tip number 1, do it while they sleep. Do it while they sleep. Exactly.
Once I got all that done, it's go time.
Right.
Now it's like I'm going to do everything that's on my list.
I'll just go through it and tell you guys.
Let's go.
Say hey, this is my girl, Najira.
Hey.
I'm gonna put her name right here.
It's at Najira Ali on all social sites.
Bam, bam, bam. We got her beautiful little son right here. So, I got a DM yesterday, and I've gotten this DM a couple of times, but I'm gonna post the DM on here so you can see what it says. But the girl said, hey JackYoh, love your style, you're such a motivation for me. Can you do a YouTube video for us ladies who want to be more motivated when it comes to looking nice and doing makeup and making moves daily as a woman in our society? I feel like as a mom or as a woman, when you hit a certain age, it's always like, I'll get dressed up tomorrow or I'll do my makeup tomorrow, but tomorrow never ends up coming and we end up wearing sweats and a bun every day. Other than the money, how do you keep yourself motivated? Yes, Sino forever. That's just.
First of all, that was like an awesome. It was so awesome, like, because it's realistic. You know, we are women, we all go through it, and yeah, we're on Instagram and we look our best, but that's not every day. Like, it's not reality to be glammed out every day. Like,
exactly.
That's not how it works, like, in real life.
Me and Nazira are just gonna give you guys tips that we've learned just from being new mommies, ways that we can get up, get motivated. Like, what do we do? Let me just put a disclosure out for this. We both don't have like full-time jobs that we have to go into every day, because I know that's a whole nother like thing that you have to deal with if you have like a 9 to 5 or whatever. So we're lucky enough because what we do is from home, so we get to be with our babies all day. But shout out to the mommies out there who have to go into work. Something to talk about that a lot of people want to know. So,
and then a lot of people really don't talk about, because, you know, we're not perfect. Like, you know, we look perfect on social media, but we are human just like y'all. We do. Like, everybody always thinks that, you know, somebody's life, like, you look at, you know, girls on Instagram who have like a following, they got their, you know, you got your business, like everybody that has things going on, you guys be thinking that our lives are so perfect, and they're not. Like, we go through things like you guys do. We are human. We are all human at the end of the day. So this is definitely a topic that we need to address. And you know, I'm a new mom, Jack is a new mom, so we're just gonna give you guys new moms advice, and we're also just advice in general, as like from being a woman, you know?
Right. We have like some tips. I know I have a couple of tips, things that help me to like maximize my day, maximize my time. So yeah, we'll just go through it and tell you guys.
Let's go.
So first things first is I have like a time frame whenever I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing. If I'm like, okay, tomorrow I need to be out of the house by 12 because I have to go to the mall or grocery shopping or whatever it is that I need to do, I have a time frame in my head. Like, I'm like, okay, I need to be up by 9:45 if I'm gonna do my makeup or something. Like, I need to be up at 9:45, I need to be done with my makeup by 10:30, I need to have Nova ready by 10:45, and I need to be out of the house by 11. You know what I'm saying? So like, keeping little cut up like time frames like that helps me, because I usually am always out the house on time. First of all, I hate being late. So yeah, so that's one thing that helps me.
Like, do you have a timer?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll set like an alarm on my phone. Like, if I'm like, okay, I need to be out of the house by 10:30, I'll set an alarm for 10:20 or 10:25. And I'm like, okay, shoot, I have 10 minutes left to like really hurry it up.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's one of your ways. One of my ways how I, you know, plan out my days is I have a planner, and every year I get a new planner, and I keep all of my planners.
Yeah.
And I have to write everything down, and it's so crazy because it's like we live in this world where everything's operated on technology. And everybody's like even some people have said to me, like, why are you writing that down when you can just put it in your notes?
Right.
Granted, yeah, I can put it in my notes, but what works for me is actually writing it down and actually looking at it.
Yeah.
So I'll plan out my day in my notebook, and as my day goes by, I'll just cross it off. Okay, did that, I did that, I did that, I did that.
And it feels so good too, to cross it off.
To accomplish.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I accomplished that. Oh, and then I'm gonna do this. So that really works.
I'm on that same wavelength with you. I was talking about in one of my other videos, like, I think my favorite things or whatever, like one of my favorite things is like notepads or taking notes, just literally on a piece of paper, a million notes everywhere. I have them in my phone as well though, but yeah, just to write them down, because you just have so many things going on throughout the day, like, oh shoot, I forgot, I gotta make sure I go buy this or return this, or
exactly.
yeah.
And I hate to, I don't like to forget things. Like, I like to know, you know? So if I got 50 million things to do, if I don't write it down or have like a little list so that I can cross things off, I'll forget.
Exactly.
And
like if I order something online and I'm like, oh shoot, like I even like, I'll copy and save the tracking information in my phone so I can always constantly be checking up on that. Like I need to know, like,
I do the same thing.
Don't play
exactly.
me.
Like if it's on its way, exactly.
Like I need to know.
So basically, guys, the first thing, well, one of the things that we both do is we plan and we schedule.
Yes. Yep.
We schedule everything out. We have timelines. We have time frames, and we get it done.
Helps. Yeah. Okay. So another thing that I do, you probably don't do with him just yet because he's only 2 months.
Yeah.
But Nova has her favorite cartoon, and I don't really like. I don't want her to be all stuck on like technology or the TV or phone or anything like that. But I'm not gonna punish myself if that's something that's going to distract her for an hour or 30 minutes or however long it is. Like, she loves bubble guppies. You gonna learn about the cartoon. Okay.
Bubble guppies.
She loves bubble guppies. If you're a parent, but I know what I'm talking about. It's on Nick Jr. So that's one thing that I know I could just turn on DVR, like bubble guppies, and she gonna be.
What is it? Are they animals?
They're little people who live in the sea, you know.
Bubble guppies.
Bubble guppies.
Oh my god.
It's so funny because one of the episodes it was raining and they were all scared of the rain, and I'm like, y'all live
in the water, right? That's crazy.
That's a side note. So yeah, that's one thing when they're a little older, like something that can distract them. Now they just like sleep. I'm looking over there because he's right here, but they sleep a lot early on, so
well, luckily
a good thing.
He just started watching TV.
Oh, he did.
Like he's aware. Like if we put the TV on, he's like,
yeah, he sees the colors, and the sounds and stuff.
His eyesight is, you know, is starting to become like ours, like that 20/20. So he's seeing clear, you know.
Another thing that I do, and I don't do this often, but I do it maybe once every 2 or 3 months. I understand like everybody can't afford to do this, so it's totally understandable, but if you can't afford, hire like a cleaner because I feel like we're like the moms of the house, so like it's like our job to keep the house clean. She's just like a vacuum cleaner. She's like behind you every step of the way. I have OCD. Like, yeah, so she might not need to hire a cleaner. Me, I'm like, oh, that could stay out. DC,
I'm gonna go behind the cleaner and clean.
Exactly. Like DC will like put trash, like DC is my boyfriend, he'll put trash next to the trash can, but he don't throw it in the trash, he'll put it next to it.
That would make me so mad.
You could have threw it in the, okay, whatever. But anyways, so yeah, my house, I hire a cleaner like once every 2 or 3 months just to come in and like deep clean my bathroom, my kitchen, my other bathroom, like dust everything, like little things that I don't really feel like doing, but I know need to get deep clean. So just pay a little bit extra just to keep the house clean. That saves me like time and energy and frustration from looking at dirty house. And you know, now they probably have apps and stuff.
They do, yeah.
Another thing that I think is so important is take advantage of their naps. Look at this. You see this right here? He is asleep right now. What is she doing? We are filming. Taking advantage of it. Yes. Nova is in the room asleep too. So when they are asleep, get whatever you need to do done. Like if you want to do your makeup for the day, do it while they're taking a nap. Because that's the time when you just have to yourself, or if you just have like phone calls you need to do or whatever, take advantage of those naps.
And you know what? That's crazy because I actually do that too.
Yeah.
Now like Bless has his own schedule. It's his schedule. This is not my schedule. So it's his own schedule. And he's been doing this schedule since he was born. Like, so now that, you know, I'm accustomed to his schedule, I know when he's gonna go to sleep, I know when he's gonna wake up, I know when he wants to eat, I know when he's tired. Like, I know him like the back of my hand. It's my child. So that's one thing that I do. I plan my day out based off his schedule. So if I know that he's gonna wake up at 7 in the morning. At 7 in the morning, he wakes up. I have to talk to him for 2 hours. That's just what we do.
Oh, that's cute.
So we sit and we talk.
Oh, what y'all be talking about?
Girl, everything.
The gossip. What's the tea?
Girl, we talk about his dream, everything. So,
What you dream about?
right. So we sit and we talk. We're like, it doesn't go 2 hours all the time. It could be an hour and 30 sometimes.
Right.
After that, he eats and then he goes to sleep.
Right, go back to sleep. Right.
Exactly.
It's like your morning nap. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's in the morning time. I can start my day. That's my time to get up, shower, do my makeup, get dressed. Bam.
Exactly.
Once I got all that done, it's go time.
Right.
Now it's like I'm going to do everything that's on my list because I'm already fresh and clean. My makeup's done. I'm dressed.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good point too, how you're saying like you have time for him in the morning, like just to talk to him or whatever. That's something that I had wrote down, like make time for the baby, make time for yourself, and
Make time for your man.
For your man, exactly. Yeah, you don't want to like, everybody has like their own time that they should definitely have. So it's like, don't just be sitting on your phone or on the computer all day. Make sure you have time, like read to your baby. And I know it's like hard because it's like technology is just here. Like let's just sit down and watch TV. Or let me sit on my phone and you go crawl around. But make sure you make time for them. Make time for yourself. Have your you time. Like my me time is like when I take a shower. Like if my boyfriend's home, the door is shut in the bathroom. Don't knock on it. I don't care if it's an emergency. Leave me alone. I'm in the shower because I'll be in the bathroom forever, like doing whatever girly stuff. And then you make time for your man too. Like have somebody babysit or while they're sleeping, and maybe at nighttime is your you time. But how do you manage with that?
It's pretty easy because like the fact that I already know his schedule, it's really easy for me to navigate now. I can honestly say like in the beginning it was a little difficult only because I wasn't accustomed to his schedule, you know? I kind of was, but then I kind of wasn't, only because he pretty much had the same schedule when he was in my stomach, which is crazy. So
that's weird.
Around that 6 o'clock time when he's ready to get up and eat, because that's what
it's
he
like
does.
He was in your stomach.
He did that in my stomach because I would wake up 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and I would be starving. Like I would be starving like I didn't eat in days, you know, and that was him, you know. So it's like he does that now. So now that I'm accustomed to his schedule, it's really easy for me to have his time, have my time, have my man's time, and then have our time.
Do you guys do date nights, or are you just like it's always like a family thing?
Always a family thing.
Right.
The only time, only because right now he's so young. So I don't really want him at other people's houses.
Totally understandable.
Like I want him to he has been to family members' houses and spent time with them, but right now
you like to keep an eye on him. You want to be you're a protective mommy. Like we all are.
I am very protective.
That's how I am, and that's how I was too. I noticed like the longer I have Nova, I'm like, here, you want to hold her? Go ahead. But like when she was younger, I'm like, don't touch her. This is my baby. You have a receiving blanket on. Did you wash your hands? There's some sanitizer. Like, have you seen that that Love's commercial?
No.
It's like about like diapers. It's like if you're a first time mom, like you're kind of like, wash your hands. Your second time moms are like
whatever.
Yeah, you're like
take the baby.
You're like, oh, she pulls out earrings. Like, don't let her eat them. Like, so I'm not a second time mom, but I'm just saying, like, the longer you have them, like, it gets easier because you know them better. Another thing is I didn't start drinking coffee until I had Nova. I started drinking. Do you drink coffee?
Occasionally.
I drink coffee, and coffee is my little lifesaver, and I know all my fellow coffee drinkers out there, go comment one of these and a coffee symbol, because I love coffee now. So one thing that helps with that is Postmates. I'm not even like super advertising Postmates, but I love Postmates.
Have you tried Go Puff? I'm sorry.
No, I haven't.
Oh my god.
Do you have a code for that?
No. I'm sorry. I'm not really advertising it. I just love Go Puff.
What is it?
You don't know what Go Puff is?
No.
It's like a convenience store at any time of the night.
Oh.
You can call them and because this is
You're like, I want some cookies.
Yeah, that's me. Exactly. I just said you want some M&Ms. Like I like sweets, so it could be 3 in the morning and you can want a pie or want anything, and they have it. It's like a convenience store on wheels. And they come to you.
Holla Holla at Go Puff.
Yes.
Postmates, I have a link below in my description box so you can get free delivery with Postmates.
Oh, really? I didn't use that because I have Postmates too, but it ain't free for me.
Yeah, so there's Postmates, and then also if you like Starbucks too, mind you, we're not advertising.
You have a free Starbucks?
No. Starbucks on their app, you can order like your drink or whatever already. Remember I texted you? Oh, I was gonna text her. She wanted Starbucks. She said Chick-fil-A. I said Chick-fil-A. I was gonna go to Starbucks and I was gonna order on my app because all you literally do is order it on your app and then you walk in and you go get it. Like it's already done, it's paid for already. Like
that's convenient.
Yeah, you don't have to go through no lines. You already paid for it because it's on the app. Yeah.
Shut up. Because we just had Starbucks the other day. I like that Frappuccino.
Me too, girl. I'll be all about a Frappuccino. Those are just like little convenient like apps that you can use. I'm sure there's other things like Uber Eats and stuff like that, but like only major cities really have them. I don't think.
Yeah, because where I'm from, they don't have them at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I was so disappointed when I went back home. Delaware, okay. When I went back home and I tried it, I'm like, it's not available. I'm hungry.
It's like it's not available in your area.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. Another thing, like just like when I was coming over to her house, I use Uber. I don't know if a lot of people use Uber.
You have an Uber code too?
I do have Uber. She got the code. Uber code below.
I ain't got no codes for y'all.
Yeah, I got the Uber code below, but sometimes Uber just makes your life easier because where she lives at, it's hard to find parking, it's expensive to park. So I thought about that before I came over here. I was like, okay, it's gonna be easier for me to take my baby out right in front of the door as opposed to going to park in the parking garage and do all the extras and get up an elevator. So that's another tip for you guys. Are you yawning? Are you bored with?
No, I'm bored.
Are you bored?
He just looks really peaceful.
I know, he looks so peaceful. Those are some tips that we have for you guys. That's all I can think of right now. Maybe I'll think of more. But so how do you find motivation to like do your makeup? Because you look flawless. So like, how do you find the motivation to do that?
Okay, I'm chewing, but God forgive me. Y'all forgive me. But just shut up. This is so okay. Let me just chew. My life is a little different than you guys, so I'm just gonna speak from my experience.
Right.
My fiance is a photographer.
Bomb photographer.
Okay, the best in Atlanta. That's at Shop by Said. Shop by Said, y'all. Okay, book a photo shoot.
Great. Yes. Photo shoot. I'll put a discount link.
Right. I have a discount. Before I had Bless, I was modeling full time, so I always had to have get my makeup done, have my makeup done. I was constantly shooting every day, you know. And what I told myself in the agreement that me and me was that we are not going to allow, you know, this newcomer. I don't want to call him a newcomer. That's so weird. A newcomer.
Your baby. You're not gonna allow.
We're not going to allow our child to change anything.
Slow it down.
You know, or like, you know, who we are, change who we are.
Right.
Only for the better, you know? So we're not gonna stop doing what we love because, you know, we had a child.
Right.
And that's very important as a woman, you know, if getting your makeup, you know, doing your makeup and getting dressed every day, that makes you feel good, continue to do it. And that's a commitment that I made to myself. I'm not gonna allow that to happen because I know that, you know, postpartum depression is something real. I didn't even know it was so serious until like, you know, everybody just kept asking me, like, it was weird to me because I didn't understand, I couldn't relate. So I couldn't really understand, you know, why everybody kept pressing the issue because I wasn't going through it. But like when I, you know, did my research, read up on it more, it's like it's a real thing. Like people are really suffering from this. Women are really going through this, and now that I am a mother, I can see why. You know, so it's like it's very important for you to make that commitment to yourself, to not change who you are. Stay true to yourself, you know, only allow your child to better you, not to take away from who you are. So like I said, that's what makes me feel good. You know, I don't want to stop my career and stop what I got going on because I have a child. So every day, like I said, I plan out my days. I still do what I want to do. I still do what makes me happy. I still do what I love with my child. Right. So yeah.
That's such a good point too, because it's like people will ask that, like, how do you get up and do your hair and makeup? I just want to sit in sweatpants and a bun. Like, yeah, that's nice, but then when it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon and you're like, damn,
I didn't do anything.
I haven't done anything. I don't want to take no pictures. I don't want to go out. I don't want to be seen. Like, I don't want to be out in the world because I look crazy. Like, I got got pimple cream on my face still or whatever it is. So it's like, if you know that that's going to motivate you to get up, like get up and do your makeup early. Like you're gonna feel pretty, so you're gonna look better, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna want to be more motivated to go out and do stuff, then do that.
Exactly.
Do it. Like that's what you have to do. Exactly. Turn on your alarm to get up a little bit extra early to handle that. You have to find like that inner motivation. You have to know that you don't want to be sitting at your house still 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon and have done nothing, looking crazy on the couch, bored. Your man get home from work, you still sitting there looking crazy. And
that's where depression falls into play.
Right, exactly.
When you're not happy, you're not doing what you love, you're not doing what makes you happy, that's how you become depressed.
Right.
So make that commitment to yourself that this is what I'm going to do tomorrow, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, and this is what I'm happy. Oh, she just scared me! I'm like, what's coming?
No, but just come here.
I'm sorry, no, I probably scared her.
No, but just
I forgot she was in there. I'm gonna say something is in.
Little gremlin just like, oh my gosh, you wake up. Hi, baby.
Hey.
Yes, and see, and this is perfect timing because we're down now. Okay, baby. Look at Bless gonna fall off the couch.
That concludes this video. I think we pretty much just summed it up because there's not really a lot to say on the topic, only because it's so simple. It's like you're either gonna do it or you're not. It's either you're gonna be happy or you're not.
Right.
So I feel like you need to wake up in the morning and you need to make that decision. Like, look at picture the life that you don't want to live and picture the life that you do want to live, and that's gonna determine how your day is gonna go.
Right.
Because you're either gonna do everything you're not supposed to do, or you're gonna do everything that you're supposed to do and you live the life that you deserve, sis.
Right. And I just want to say this too, mommies are magical. Like no disrespect to dads, but moms, we're super women. So moms are magical.
They both woke up at the same time.
Right. Even if you're watching this and you're not a mom, you're just like a woman who just needs some extra motivation or whatever. Just know you're magical and you do all of these magical things. So this is just one extra thing that you could do. Get out the bed a little earlier, create a time frame for yourself, make a schedule. So yeah. Hi cutie. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna put Nadira's link down below so you can go and follow her on all of her social media. She has a YouTube too, so make sure you guys go subscribe. Yeah. I'm trying to get this video to at least 10,000 thumbs up. If you're a mama and you like this, watching this, you better go give us a thumbs up. Oh, and also if you guys have anything that we didn't cover, comment below and maybe we'll make another video. If you guys love this video, yes, thumbs up, and we'll continue to collab. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff, and turn on your post notifications, and we will see you guys next video. Because the babies are up. Because the babies are up. Alright, bye guys. Say bye. Say bye. Give me a kiss. 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 Guys, we both have to sit this way because this is our side. Exactly. This is our favorite side. When we take pictures, we're all like this. And I always have to be behind her because I'm apparently the guy. Right. Why am I always beige? Low-key. It's always like that because this is my good side. This is my good side. So, it's over here, my face looks... Anyway. Hey, y'all. Side note, she went downstairs to get M&Ms and I asked her on the way here, I said, hey, do you want anything from Chick-fil-A? She's like, no, girl, I'm trying to watch my weight. And then I'm eating M&Ms. She just asked me, do I want a piece of pie? I know. I'm like, no. I got a salad from Chick-fil-A. Thank you, Fisher Price, for gifting me with the Fisher Price Rock and Play. Oh, wait. Come here, Nova. Oh my God. Are you... She's pressing the button. Yeah, girl, she's real special. Savvy. She's savvy. Girl, what did you do? And you about to vlog something? Yes, Nova, you better vlog. You better put the phone down or you break it. It's the iPhone X. I can't afford it. Y'all, I always tell everybody when Nova has their phones, I'm like, look, I'm not paying for it. So if she breaks it, I'm not responsible. Please take your phone back.